Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero, and today we're going to be talking about Gears of War being adapted at Netflix as a feature film and animated series, and we do not need these things to happen because Netflix has a track record of taking video game IPs and making them hot garbage. Like with Resident Evil getting cancelled after one season and Henry Cavill leaving The Witcher because the writers of the show do not care about the source material. He was a big fan of the Witcher books and the Witcher games, and that's why he decided to ultimately leave the show to go and do Superman, to go and play Superman. We're gonna jump right into this article from the Hollywood Reporter. But before we get started, be sure to hit the like button if you like the video, comment below what you think about this, subscribe for more content, and just jump right into it. Gears of War video game franchise to get a feature film animated series adaptation of Netflix. The project, produced in conjunction with the games developer The Coalition, currently have no filmmakers or producers attached and follows several previous big studio attempts. Gears of War, one of the biggest video game franchises on Xbox platform, is heading to Netflix, and it shouldn't. It should not head to Netflix. Do not give it to Netflix. I don't know why The Coalition decided this was a good idea. The announcement comes after long months of negotiations in a competitive environment, with the streamer nabbing the media rights and partnering with the Coalition, the Canadian game developer behind the franchise. Now, I've been playing Gears of War since 2005, 2006, up until the recent game, and they've all been fantastic, except for maybe Gears of War Judgment on the multiplayer side, but other than that, all the games have been fantastic to play. It also comes in the franchise's 16th anniversary. The first Gears of War game was released on November 7, 2006, so I was a little off. Maybe I said 2005, 2006. It was 2006, so I've been playing Gears of War since 2006. Netflix has grand ambitions for the title and a plan that includes first adapting the video game saga into a live-action feature, followed by an adult animated series. If everything turns out roses, more stories will follow. We don't need more stories. The only thing we care about right now is Gears 6. We've seen nothing from Gears 6, and y'all out here are making feature films and animated series, and you know damn well they're gonna mess it up somehow like they did with Resident Evil, where they took a white, straight male who was a blonde and race swapped him to a black character. One of the most iconic characters in video game history, and one of the most important characters in Resident Evil's, in the Resident Evil series. You decided to race swap him because you're that dumb, and you thought it was a good idea, and that's why your show got canceled. No one gave a shit about your garbage Resident Evil show. No filmmakers or producers are attached to the projects, with the video game franchise getting a fresh start after several big studio attempts at adaptation. We don't need an adaptation. We already have the games. We have the books. Even the books give the better lore anyway, that Netflix will not do justice for. The game is set on a planet, which again they don't even name the planet. It's not a hard thing to find. The planet's name is Sarah. It's not a hard thing to find. On the brink of societal collapse, with a monstrous threat in the form of the underground creatures known as the Locusts, take humanity to the verge of extinction. Delta Squad, a ragtag fire team led by disgraced Sergeant Phoenix, is now charged with leading humanity's last stand. There were 4 million copies sold across 6 installments plus spin-offs. Now it's really five numbered installments. Got Gears Judgment. That's really a spin-off because it's a prequel. It's really a prequel. It's not really an installment because it's not a numbered game, and the spin-offs like Gears Tactics, for being specific about installments. The franchise is considered one of the game's richest and most well-regarded sagas, with a passionate fan base. And then they're gonna fuck with the fan base. They're gonna call them all kinds of things if they don't like this garbage show. Hollywood has been trying to get in the Gears action since 2007, when New Line briefly nabbed the rights. The Netflix deal must be particularly satisfying for film head Scott Stuber. If we take a look at his Wikipedia, most of his movies that he's worked on are rom-coms or comedies. 47 Ronin, though, is really good. I know that for sure. Ted 2, again, most of these things are comedy. Ted 2 is a comedy. Central Intelligence, comedy. Office Christmas Party, comedy. What else? Ted, comedy. Couples Retreat, comedy. It's like most of the stuff he works on is not even like sci-fi or fantasy, and you're giving him the rights to do something like this. Why are we still giving projects to people with no experience? It's like you fail upwards, bro. You work on a bunch of comedies and you think you're skilled enough to do a sci-fi show or a sci-fi movie. We don't need this crap. We need someone with experience. Same thing with Castlevania. They decided to give it the next series to a guy who wrote a bunch of drama series and lots of drama movies, no experience of dark fantasy. We don't need that. We need someone who's written dark fantasy like Warren Ellis did. He did a very fantastic job with the original Castlevania series, minus the end of season 3, but other than that, it's been a very good series, Attached produced an adaptation when he was an independent producer in the mid-2010s. That original set up by Universal, but nothing past the screenwriting phase. I'm glad it didn't get past the screenwriting phase. It doesn't need it. It doesn't need an adaptation. We just need Gear 6. We need some new information on Gear 6. It's been like 4 or 5 years since we've heard anything about Gear 6, and we need to have that trilogy completed sometime in my lifetime, and I'm hoping we get that sooner than later. But thank you guys for checking out this video. That'll be the end of this rant here. And hope you guys liked the video. If you liked it, comment below what you think about this, subscribe for more content, and as always, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.